and welcome back to Wedding Wednesday. My name is Jane Corley with Pic Visions, Media Arts and Photography. If it's your first time here, welcome! Make sure to like this video if you learned something new, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so you can be notified every time a new video is uploaded every week. This is the second of 3 episodes that we will be putting out this week. This episode is all about the groom's attire. Our previous episode was guest attire, and our next episode will be the bride's attire. Let's get started on groom's attire. First and foremost, guys, I know some of you may be, I don't care, just tell me when to go, what to show up, and what to wear. It's your big day too. So if you have opinions about what you'd like to wear, give them to your bride. If you have things that you must have, give that information to your bride, even if you don't care. It's your big day too. So if you can come up with maybe colors or styles or tone and formality that you would like your suit to be in, that will help your bride if you're wanting to put some input into it, which I would really suggest putting input into the tuxedo, the suit, whatever you're going to be wearing for your wedding. So here are 6 things to consider when you're talking about your groom's attire. First is going to be the formality of the event. If you are having a beach formal wedding, then you can wear maybe khaki pants, maybe a nice linen shirt, or you can wear something even more formal than that, including a jacket, tans, grays, all that good stuff. But if you are having a black tie event, guys, you're going to be in a tux, cummerbund, bow tie, the whole 9 yards. You're going to be dressed to the event. Now, that being said, we had a beach formal wedding, and my groom actually really wanted tailcoats, like morning suits, the ones with the tails. We were still having a beach formal wedding, but that's what he wanted. So we looked and looked and searched and found the perfect suits. He also wanted them to be green, which was another added adventure, we'll put it that way. But we were able to find it, and he looked amazing, y'all. Absolutely amazing. If it's a more casual affair, have a lighter suit, something maybe a gray or a tan. If it's going to be an evening wedding, see if you can get more in the navies, the blacks, the browns, something in the darker tones to suit the evening vibe of your event. My second tip is going to be consult with the bride, which I'm sure that will be no issue. She'll probably consult with you first. What does her dress look like? No, you will not see it, but she will give you some information about some textures, some colors, some, just some information that will help you match your suit to her dress. If she's wearing an elegant ball gown and you're in like khakis and a white shirt, that doesn't really match, y'all. You need to be dressed according to the partner that you're about to get married to. If you don't match them, it's going to look off. You're going to regret it. If you see your bride walking down the aisle in the most gorgeous gown and you're sitting there in flip-flops and khakis, you're going to regret it. So make sure that you talk with your bride and make sure that your styles, the formality, or even the casualness of the event, that y'all match, because you are who is important this day, and y'all need to be the hosts and the spectacle of this event because it's your day as well. So if your bride is going to be wearing lace textures, or it's going to be sort of like a barn rustic vintage kind of wedding, gray suit, tan suit, good to go. If it's going to be more of an evening affair and your bride is going to be wearing satin and tulle and just extravagant gown, you're going to be in a tux or a darker shade suit to match the look of your bride. My third suggestion for groom's attire is going to be body type. If you are tall and slim, most suits are going to look good on you. But a lot of men are not shaped like a rail, so let's get into some body type suggestions for your groom's attire. If you are too tall and too slim, think about doing maybe a double-breasted suit. That's going to give you more of that diamond frame so that you have more weight to the upper body. Also, if you have a larger frame, try a thinner suit down at the bottom, giving you more of that angled look. You can also use a high button on a jacket to really slim down your top half. This will give you more structure to your shape if you are a larger man. Also, if you are a larger groom, darker hues, colors, and added textures in the top half of your body and smoother textures in the bottom half of your body will give more of a slimming effect. If you are short, try adding a few buttons to your jacket or to your vest. This will give the illusion of height. Try broader shoulders and slimmer pant. That way you have that triangle figure and it makes you look larger. Also, having lighter colors up top and darker colors down at the bottom will help give you height. My fourth tip for groom's attire is fit. The fit of your suit should fit like a glove. So get it tailored. Even if you get it from a tailor, once it comes in, maybe 3 months before your wedding, if not maybe a little closer depending on your time you have, get it altered, take it to the fitting, and just make sure that it fits. It should fit you like a glove. When you get your suit from where you have rented it or bought it from, put it on. Put it on with all of your accessories, everything that you want to wear. Sit down in it, raise your arms in it, do a little twisting and a little dancing, and make sure things don't ride up or if they're too tight. Just make sure everything fits well so that if you need to get it altered or adjusted, a little seam here and there, that you can do so before your event. Some basic tailoring rules to really understand that if you need to go get your suit adjusted is going to be your sleeve should fit right at the wrist, and you should have about a 1/2 inch of your shirt coming out from the bottom of the sleeve. The bottom jacket hem should fall right below your butt, and the vent in the back should lay flat, and it shouldn't be open or seeming like it's stretched, because then your jacket does not fit. The next tailoring tip is going to be your collar. Your collar should fit flat down on the lapels as well as all the way in the back. The final tip for tailoring is your pants should fit comfortably, and the bottom of your trousers should cover the top third of your shoes, unless you're wearing skinny pants, but they should cover the top third of your shoe. You shouldn't be able to see your socks while you're standing up, but that's really up to your discretion if you guys are wearing some fun socks and you want them to be that accent piece while you're standing up. And before I forget, your tie, it should be all the way up to your neck. You can always loosen it down a little bit after the ceremony, but do make sure that your tie, whether it be a bow tie or a necktie, is laying flat. It doesn't have any bulges or creases, and it fits all the way down to your belt line. So let's move on to my next tip. Number 5 is to coordinate with your groomsmen. Coordinating with your groomsmen can either be you're all wearing the same suit, or maybe you're wearing a blue suit and they're all wearing a gray suit. Just coordinate with your groomsmen to make sure that their outfits, that their suits, or whatever they're wearing for the day matches whatever you are wearing for the day. Either it can coordinate or it can be exact match. What we did for our wedding is we actually had all of our groomsmen wearing the same green suit that my husband was wearing, and we had them custom made bow ties, and everybody was wearing pretty much the exact same thing. Your groomsmen attire should also complement the bridesmaids, so keep that in mind. Talk to your bride, talk to the maid of honor and the best man, and see if we can kind of get everybody together so that everybody matches and everything looks the same. My 6th and final tip for groomsmen attire is accessorize. If you are accessorizing as a groom, awesome. I love a little bit of flair. Accessorizing can be anything from spectator shoes or some really loud shoes, or even just Converse. Just shoes, socks, a belt, lapel pins, pocket squares, bow ties, all of the things that are extra outside of your suit that accessorize and add accents to your attire. Make sure to include those when you're looking for your groom's attire. So, I hope this video video was helpful on suggestions and tips and tricks for choosing your groom's attire. Our next video will be all about the bride's attire. Can't wait. It's going to be a lot longer than these last two, but I wanted to cover these last two topics before I jumped into the bridal attire because I feel I had a lot of questions about guest attire when I was planning my wedding, and when it came to groom's attire, there really wasn't too much out there, so I do hope these videos were helpful for y'all, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the bridal attire video coming up next. So, until then, Jane Corley with Pick Visions, Media Arts and Photography. Make sure to like this video if you learned something new, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so you can be notified every time a new video is uploaded every week. See you later, guys!